Alright, so, fun fact, as you might have noticed, this is not Mission 2. This is Mission 3. There was a very silly hiccup, with this series, where Episode 2, I tried to... Well, this is like my third attempt to record this. Ugh. Oh, right, that's how this works. I forgot how to play Tomb Raider, apparently. So this is like my third attempt to record this episode. The first one, I got through all of Episode 2 just fine. Whoa, hey now, calm? That was not the right word. So the first attempt, I got through the entire mission, and it turned out my audio was completely fucked. Like, there would be this really weird and obnoxious buzz every time I opened my mouth, and I didn't like it, and I didn't think you guys would like it, so I didn't keep it. And then I realized, well, you see, I'm a funny person, and I've only been using one save file. And I used that one save file at the end of Mission 2, before I realized that my audio was fucked. So, my second attempt, I tried to get back to that, but, for whatever reason, and like, I got through Mission 1 just fine, but for whatever reason, my second attempt, going through Mission 2, I just forgot how to do the fucking mission, and kept getting lost and dying in, like, largely the same places. So, and I made the executive decision of... fuck it, I guess. Alright, I clearly can't do what I'm trying to do there. That's fine. So, I'm just going to start back at Mission 3, I guess. It sucks too, because, like, all throughout, like, there's this whole tirade I went on, all throughout Mission 2, where I was talking about my history with Tomb Raider, and I'm gonna try and go through that again, in this episode, but I don't know how much... Well, it's not gonna be the same. If people want, I can try and make the original recording for like, the second mission as, like, an unlisted video and post it in, like, the description or the comments. I don't want it up publicly because it's, well, simply put, it's not quality, you know? And well, fuck. In spite of how it might look when I play, I do want to give you guys the best. Hold on. Did I remember? Okay. I did just misremember this one, but that's fine. So... here's the long and short. So... with Tomb Raider, I... actually, despite growing up, like, in the late 90s, early 2000s, actually didn't really ever play a Tomb Raider game until, during COVID, I believe. And it was actually a viewer of this very channel that harassed me in DMs into playing it. A fine fellow. I don't think he's ever commented on any of my videos. That's fine. Bro can remain anonymous if he wishes. And... oh, shit! Fuck me! Okay, well, fuck. So, this is gonna take a while. Did I mention I suck at platforming? But, I ended up playing through only the first game, and it was the original PC release. And that was a few years ago. So, honestly, anything I learned that playthrough is not gonna end up being used here. I can almost guarantee it. Which, you know, gives fuck. I wasn't paying attention. Which will give you guys a more authentic experience, probably. But I ended up then playing a little bit of 2. I got stuck in a very silly place in 2, and you know, if I get around to playing 2 on video, there is going to... It will take a very long time for that to complete. Like, 2, I may have to live stream. Just because I really, really have no goddamn clue, like, one specific mission to. It's not Venice. It's not Venice. It's not the boat thing. I actually like the boat thing early on. I didn't see the gap. Laura. Swim. No. God, fuck me. No. Come on. Come on. Nope. Fuck! It's gonna be an hour of me trying to get past this river. I hope you guys know that. So, but, no, they're a good game. And, in fact, playing Tomb Raider actually taught me something very interesting when it comes to game design. And that is, there are ways to make losing in a game actually fun. Tomb Raider has a lot of bullshit. What you're seeing on screen is not an example of that a lot of bullshit. It is an example of me being bad at the game. But Tomb Raider has a lot of bullshit. And honestly, some of that bullshit is genuinely kind of funny. There we go. Okay. Now if the game will cooperate with me. There we go. Much better. And in fact, there are a few ways you can die in this game that I found genuinely funny. I remember none of them. We will, get to those when we get to those. I will probably die to them again. Ooh, hey, a random lever. Wrong button. I love me some random levers. And this one does nothing. Amazing. Alright. And because of that, actually, like, the idea of the Tomb Raider death did end up becoming, like, a... Fuck! Oh, damn it! Oh, fuck. Laura, why do you only swim? Okay. Okay. Well, we get to do that all over again. Things that are losing, and it's funny, this is not an example, this is just me not being good at platforming. It also doesn't help that because I'm playing on Steam Deck, the D-pad is placed in a really stupid place on Steam Deck. So, like, I kind of have to do this thing where if I want to be precise, I have to take my thumb off of one spot or off of the control stick and move it to the D-pad, because otherwise, I will be very off in what I'm trying to do. So, like, right here, so if you notice me moving really weirdly at times, that's why. Lara, can I, no, fuck, damn it. What in the world is did I glitch the game? Okay. Like I said, this episode is going to be an hour of me doing one single platforming challenge. That's, like, not even a particularly hard one, all things considered. Mainly because I really, really don't like the way the Steam Deck... Fuck. Mainly because I really don't like the way the Steam Deck is set up. Because Tomb Raider is, I think, the only 3D platformer that actively punishes you for using a control stick. Because this game is a precision platformer built with tank controls in mind, which does very silly things. If you try and play it like literally any other platformer. Heck, this is actually that's, like, honestly one thing that's gonna mess me up a lot, because the first time I played this... Okay. The first time I played this, I played a little bit on a controller, and I came across these control stick issues, and I just switched to playing on keyboard, because it's a 3D platformer that's genuinely easier to play on keyboard. Oh, shit. It does help that I keep forgetting which button does what. Like, if you can kind of see the way I'm, like, drunkenly moving back and forth, that's... When I'm, like, doing this and not able to keep straight, that's when I'm using the D-pad, or my control stick. And, like, Tomb Raider hates control sticks. In fact, I wouldn't be too shocked if there are some people that just completely bounced off of this game and thought it was slippery because of these weird control stick issues. And to a degree, I actually don't necessarily think that's a failing on the game's part. Because let's consider when it was made and what platforms it was made for. This is a PS1 game that got an expanded PC release. Most PS1 games were not made... Let me rephrase that. Most PS1 games were made with the idea in mind that not everyone has a DualShock. Because, fun fact, the DualShock was a later addition for PlayStation. Originally, the original controller for the PlayStation 1 had no sticks. It was stickless. So, because of that, like, I'm not actually going to say that it's a bad thing that this game sucks to play with a control stick. Because it was made for something that... It was made for a limitation that... What? Wait, this was a secret area? What? You mean this was a secret area? I thought this was the direction I was supposed to go. What? Oh. Oh, okay. I do go down the other way? Huh. Alright. Sure. So I do go over here? Question mark? Also, if any of you were paying attention, since I went to do this recording, I have changed, the title of the previous video from Mission 1 to Episode 1, and that's for two reasons. First of all, I'm not going to go back and do Mission 2. Like I said, if people want, I'll make the original video with its shitty audio, like an unlisted bonus. But the other reason is that I get lost in games very, very easily. And I know that is not fun to watch. So my plan is I will record an episode, and only record up to an hour of footage at a time. Maybe even less, depending on how much, depending on whether or not I still hate myself. That was cool, but also very unproductive. But, the other reason is so that these episodes are more digestible, let's say. Ideally, it would be, you know, one video per level. One video per mission. That is the ideal. But I don't think I can make any promises to that. Huh. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. If I'm not supposed to go down, and I'm not supposed to go up, which way do I go? Also, I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to get the different secrets, necessarily. But I am going to get them as I find them. Okay, Laura. And, like, if this episode does end up being just me failing to do this, like, platforming area, then that's that. That's what you get. I was deliberately asked to do this. This wasn't, like, something I went out of my way planned to do. This is a viewer request. You're getting what you asked for. I hope it's what you asked for. But for, also, one thing I'm thinking about doing is, as some of you have noticed, I have started doing shorts where I just kind of record going outside with my Chihuahua. And I've been using that as, like, a pseudo-vlog, kinda. I don't really like vlogs. I don't. not so much that I don't like vlogs themselves, as more, I don't really like the process of doing a vlog, because I feel like if I'm going to talk at length about something, then there does need to be some purpose behind it. But if it's just like a short, that's me giving whatever I've been thinking about 3 minutes of my time at most, that's fine. That's different. I'm cool with that. I can... Oh, I was supposed to go the other way. I can drop down. Okay. There it is! We got it, boys! We got ourselves a shotty. Let's fucking go! But... because I'm not knowledgeable enough about Tomb Raider to have, like, a constant flow of information about things as I go, I might use it as a way to do a different pseudo-vlog where I will fill the space just talking about whatever I feel like talking about, really. And that's... where the hell am I now? Where the fuck am I now? Okay, I dropped down to here from somewhere. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, am I going backwards again? Do I have to go back into the river? Oh god damn it. What? Oh yeah, that's a funny button I found. Yeah, there's also this button. I like that button. I'm going to be spending most of this playing with the remaster graphics, but like, because the lighting is very different between the two, if there's something that I want to get a better look at, or a different look at, I'll flip over to the old graphics. Her ponytail is also a lot shorter in the original. Oh, that's neat. It... oh, wait a minute, hold on. Ugh. There we go. Okay, cool, I don't have to go back into the river. But, I see what those gears turn now. However, this does not improve the general feeling of, where the fuck do you want me to go? Okay. You stand here. Alright. So that leads to a secret area, apparently. That leads to somewhere I'm not supposed to be yet. And going this way is just confusion. But, okay, back into the fucking river, I guess. Clearly, there is something down here that I am missing. That's the only answer I got. Yep. Because... oh, as I was saying, I might use this as, like, a pseudo-vlog where if there's just a string of time where nothing's really happening and I don't really have anything to comment on, I'll just talk about whatever the fuck's going on in my head at any given moment. And, like, those will not be related to Tomb Raider. Oh, I can go up this way. Oh, that's where I was supposed to go. Good job, me. Ooh. Hello, medkit. You'll be important later. For example. So, fun fact. Oh, I'm in this part of the game. I thought this was a little later. Where the fuck did it go? This looks completely different than it did when I played. Like, this... Like, this is fucking pretty. Holy shit, look at this. This is great. I say as I shove the camera up Laura's ass. Okay, so here's the thing. That is a T-Rex. I'm gonna go over here. I'm not engaging that. You can kill it. You can kill it. And, if I can lure it, like, if I get up there, I'm gonna fight it. I don't want to die. I am, in fact, very happy with that whole not dying thing. I'm not putting away my guns. Fuck that. Alright. Oh, shit, that's not what to do. Oh, I'm in here, but there doesn't really seem anything here to be in. I don't think. I'm done. Like, damn, look at the difference in lighting, my guy. That's open. There's a hole there. Remaster's fucking pretty. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I am trying to think of a way... I'm trying to figure out how to kill the T-Rex while expending the minimum amount of resources. That's kind of where my head's at right now. Like... And preferably a way that doesn't involve doing, like, little pot shots like this, admittedly. That would be nice. Because little pot shots like that aren't really getting me anywhere. And I am not a brave boy. I do not like the idea of just running straight at it, even though I do have a shotgun. I guess I could attempt to... I guess since it's over there right now... it's dead. So last time I did this... Well, that was a kind of weird jump, but sure. Last time I did this... That took forever and used up a lot of shotgun ammo. So, I wasn't expecting him to just die, you know? But hey, but that is the power of bullet for you. Huzzah. I do wonder, though, like... I could have done that the easier with the ramps, but... I do wonder, though, like, why they're there? There are a lot of things in Tomb Raider where, like, I could ask a billion questions and get no answers. Absolutely none. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm almost certain that there is probably a, like, Tomb Raider theory crafting community here on YouTube somewhere. And it's just not something I've ever interacted with. Because Tomb Raider isn't really a game I talk about or look up things about, you know? It doesn't... The algorithm does not naturally give me Tomb Raider. Of course, you know, now that I'm making a video about it and I'm talking about it out loud, it is absolutely going to. Full stop. Why not? But, yeah. It's a side of the... It's a game that I don't really exist in spaces about. And that's fine. Also, I really hope I only need the one cog, because... the heck is that? Because, like, hell if I know where the other one might be if I need two. Let's see. Where the heck are we? Is this where I think it is? Yeah! I'm surprised I didn't take fall damage. Whoa. So I'm gonna try doing something stupid. And we're gonna save first. Oh, that's why. We're gonna save before I do this. Because what we're about to do is what is normally called in the business a bad idea. And you know, that time, it just didn't actually go correctly. That's not how this trick is supposed to be performed. Neither is that. I kicked off a little early there. Alright, well, let's see. I think I can make this. I think I can. I can! Let's go! What the hell is this way? It is... the other cog. My elbow's going numb because of how I'm holding my Steam Deck. So fun fact. When I record these episodes, I have the Lily on my lap. You see, it is an important gamer TM accessory to have small animal in lap while recording gameplay, as it relieves tension that may otherwise cause gamer rage TM. And also, I'm sure does something for blood flow circulation, having 8 pounds on one leg this entire time. Surely that is also an advantage, but Did you know that having a small animal on lap is known to increase health? That's a real thing. Look it up. Therapy dogs. They exist. Full sentence and stop. Scratch that. Reverse it. Hell are these? No, those are just natural. I just gotta take one last look. Like, look at the difference, man. Holy shit. This is amazing. Stare up at the sun. Ruin Laura's vision. She doesn't have her shades on. Why don't you have your shades on, girl? I get it. You're spending most of this region in a cave. But come on. Get you... Really? You serious? This is one area, though, where I need it brighter. Only to learn that this is not actually where I go. Oh, I go up there, okay. Yeah. Oh, I barely made it, let's go! Okay, fine. Whoa. There's another example of the control stick kind of messing me up. Alright, you guys ready for me to suck at that platforming challenge again? Let's go. Also, I have a question I want to ask you guys. If there are ever long periods where I'm just not saying anything at all, would you want me to cut that out? Because, like, on one hand, I get that part of the appeal of Let's Plays is playing watching the streamer play game, becoming part of the game. But on the other hand, if... Not what I meant to press, but hey, it worked. But on the other hand, people watch the tubers and streamers they do for the personality of that tubing streamer or the streaming tuber. Oh no, I'm becoming the boomer. So I get that, like, so I get that, like, just long periods of dead air isn't really it, you know? I mean, unless you want, like, long stretches where the only thing you can really hear is, like, my rat snoring. I mean, hey, rat snoring ASMR, there's a crowd for it. I know that that exists. I see the vision, trust me. What? What? Why? Why did it not work? Why? Am I missing a step? I don't see a spot where I'm missing a step. Oh. Oh? Well, now what?
No. No.
I am missing another cog. Cog damn it. Okay, back down we go. You know what, you know what? Instead of just going all the way that way, we're just gonna warp back over there. We are going to, just check. Because if the third one isn't also in this little area, I officially have no idea where it could be. And, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what the time is, admittedly. I don't like time these. I know I said, hey, I'm probably not gonna do, like, more than an hour at a time, but, like, I don't fucking time shit. But I'm gonna look around for the third cog. I'm going to, you know, make sure that it's not here, and if I don't find it, or if I do find it and I open up the thing, I'm probably going to cut it there. Because, well, the posture I'm holding up my game. Great for my neck, bad for my elbows. And frankly, oh, I thought the water texture was like a sign that there was something down there. Game too pretty, wow. That'll never not be fun. And frankly, I don't want to go up the river again. Don't make me do it. Alright. Just to double check again. Oh, the camera's way closer to Laura. Oh, I guess only one more look. Well, where is it? I'm sure it has to be in this jungle area somewhere. Right? Right? You know, one thing I realized spinning my camera around like that is that there is one fringe benefit to, tank control games, and it's that you can kind of spin the camera around and look at stuff without having to, like, adjust, you know? Now, since I'm not doing a precision platforming bit right now, I'm just going to use my control stick and accept the fact that controls are going to be a touch imprecise. Well, not what I was looking for, but I won't say no. Alright. I think the intended solution to the big dino is to just blast it with shot shells, given that you find some right there, and you get the shotgun right before you come here. Or you can. If you're like me and suck at reading signals in games. Huh. Well... Alright. So... Here's my current plan. I'm gonna look around a little bit. Just a touch longer. And... Why am I hearing footsteps? There's something here. Alright, you little fucker, where are you? The fact that I heard one of these things somewhere around here means that there is another spot that I didn't catch. And I heard it inside that cave. Which is odd. Because it's not like there's really anywhere else to go in that cave, right? Like, I'm not imagining things, right? Wouldn't necessarily be the first time. But, I'm not gonna actually go up the bridge, or across it. I just want to use it for the vantage point real quick. Huh. Well, yeah, I don't really know. It's weird. I both want to, like, kind of want to cut it here, but I also know that this is, like, kind of an unsatisfying place to cut it. I at least want to find that final cog and open up the sluice first. I think that would be a sluice. I need to double check what a sluice is. You know, well, I'm definitely gonna investigate inside there, though. Because, like, there is very, very clearly another dino in there. Like... Come on. There you are, you little fucker. Where the hell did you come from? Wait, where the hell is this? This wasn't here before, what? Huh. Well, alright. Okay, I forgot that the lighting in the original for, like, when you're underwater is kind of pretty, too. Alright, up we go. Thanks, Laura. Yeah. No, I guess I could have just gone up here, yeah. Oh well. Hey, I got it. Yeah, that's a hidden animation that can show up sometimes. It's cool. It does nothing. Actually, it's kind of bad for you if you like speedrunning. But it's cool. I don't know if it shows up every time you go up something while you're holding the walk button. But that's how I got it to show up here. Let's go. That took a little bit out of me. Okay, now we're gonna open the sluice, and I think I'll call it there for this episode. How much more of this level is there after the sluice, actually? I'm not sure. If it turns out that there isn't a lot of episode after that, then I'll just finish it. But if it turns out there is... Well, okay, let's do a thing. I'm gonna save right now. That wasn't the save button. I understand the utility. I do. Actually, you know what? This is kind of a good thing in disguise. So, start of the next episode, we're going to pull the lever on the sluice. And then, like, I'm just gonna collect these off screen, finish collecting them. We're gonna pull the lever on the sluice, and then we'll see what happens. And if it turns out the level does end, like, right after, then I'll just start up the next level. Toodaloo.